using Google Wiki Spaces. There are many free wiki sites available on the web for teachers to use in the classroom. Google provides many wiki opportunities for students. To visit Google Documents, go to the Google site and click Documents located at the top of the screen. You will then be directed to this page where you can sign up for a Google account if you do not already have one, or guide your students in creating Google accounts. With Google Docs, students are able to upload documents, spreadsheets, presentations, drawings, and forms which they can work on by themselves and with peers. Enter your email and your password and click Sign In. Here is what your Google Docs account will look like. Located in the first column is the title of the documents and/or projects, and the symbol shows what kind of document they are. The second column shows the owner, or who created each document. As you can see, I have created some documents and projects and have been able to choose if I wanted to keep them private for just me to work on, or if I wanted to share them with peers so that they could add content and edit what was on them. Others have shared their documents with me so that I can add to them. The last column shows the date in which the documents were last modified or worked on. To upload or create a new document or project, click Create. Then you can choose to create a document, which is similar to Microsoft Word, or a presentation similar to PowerPoint, a spreadsheet that looks similar to Excel, a Google form which is like a survey, a drawing, or a table. Creating a Google document. After students have created a Google Docs account, you will want to show them how to actually begin a project and/or document so that students can work in small groups to collaboratively and simultaneously work on a project, whether in the classroom and/or at home. Guide the student in selecting Create Document. They will notice that the document looks very similar to Microsoft Word. They can select File Rename to enter a new document name and click OK. Students will then select Share to make sure that the document is made private and is only viewable to the creators of the document, and can click Save. Students will then want to invite the other members in the class that are working on the project with them by entering the Google email address, so that these students are able to edit content as well. As group members are adding content to the document, they will notice that all changes are saved automatically. So students are able to work on the document together or at separate times. There are many different options to edit the content of the document. Students can insert an image or a web link. Students can notice at the top that it says All Changes Saved, and it allows students to view when the last edit was made. Students are able to offer each other suggestions and ideas by clicking the comments icon and typing in ideas for their peers to think about in creating their document. Once students are finished working on their document, they're able to exit since it has been saving automatically. Students will then be able to notice that in their Google Docs account, the updated document will appear. Creating a Google presentation. As students are working on a small group reader response activity, they may want to create a project in the format of a slideshow. They can do this by selecting Create Presentation. First, students will be asked to identify a theme for their presentation. Next, students will want to share the project with the members in their group. They can enter the Google email of the peers that are working on the project with them and click Share and Save. Next, students can rename the file by going to File, Rename, and entering a new document name and clicking OK. All group members are then able to add content to the slideshow. Students can edit, View the slideshow from the beginning when they're ready. Insert, text boxes, images, links, videos, word art, lines, shapes, tables, and animation. There are many different options and choices for students when adding content to their slides. Students are able to offer suggestions and ideas to each other while they are working through the comment boxes. They can insert a new slide by selecting Insert Slide, and then they can also select Slide to delete slides, change the background, or change the transition. By selecting Format, students are able to edit the text on their slides. Since all changes are made automatically, once a student is finished working, he or she can exit the screen. Creating a Google survey. As a reader response activity, students may want to create a survey in which they could give to classmates in order to gain a sense and idea of what classmates think about certain characters, events, or things that are going on in a story. Students can do this by selecting Create and choosing the form icon. Students will first be asked to identify a title for their survey. Students can then type the first question next to question title. Depending on the type of the question, students must select a question type format. This question involves a paragraph text format, and then they can select Done. To create the second question, students can select the pencil icon. Next to question title, they can type the second question. This question type is a multiple choice format. Students are then able to enter as many options as necessary for the multiple choice question, and then can select Done, make this a required question for students to answer. Once students are finished creating their survey, they can send it to classmates by selecting Email this form. Here, students can enter the Google email addresses of students that they wish to send the survey to. Once the survey is sent and students have responded, results can be seen by choosing See Responses Spreadsheet. Student responses will be updated automatically. Students can then use this information to guide classmates in discussion about their book. Creating a Google site. As students are working on a reader response activity or project, they may have been working in groups and created several Google Docs, or may have worked independently and now want to put all of their Google Docs together in one location. This is possible in a wiki space called a Google site. Students can access this by selecting More and clicking the Even More icon. Students will then scroll to find the site's icon. Here, students will click Create. They can select a template and name their site. Similar to Google Docs, all group members that are involved and are authors of the site are able to add and edit content. They can enter the URL and click Create Site. Here, students can select the pencil icon to edit the website. They can select Insert and click a presentation if they desire to insert a presentation Google Doc. Once students click Save, they will see that the presentation will appear. They can then click the New Page icon to add another page to their site and name their page. After clicking Create, they can click the Insert icon and insert the spreadsheet form to show the data from their survey. Once again, after clicking Save, it will appear in the site. Students can add another page to add another document. They can then select Insert and find the document in their Google Docs. And then can click Save. Students are really able to let their creativity shine in using Google Docs and Google Sites. Students can upload as many Google Docs to one page in their Google site as they see fit. When they are finished with their site, they are able to share it with their teacher and classmates, and can even make the site available on the web if appropriate.